first step you have to perform by drawing the block diagram of current shunt feedback amplifier. Then calculate input resistance. 5 steps required for calculating input resistance. The first step is drawing the equivalent circuit diagram. For this, Thevenin's or Norton's theorem can be used. Here, apply Kirchhoff's current law at the input node A and find Is. Now find the output current using current divider rule. This becomes I0 is equal to AI into II. Now substitute equation 2 in 1 so that we can get Is is equal to II into 1 plus beta AI. The next step, step 5, we have to substitute Is value to find the input resistance RIF. So basically RIF is equal to Vi by Is, input voltage by source current. We are going to substitute II into 1 plus beta AI instead of Is. From this, finally we get RIF is equal to Ri by 1 plus beta AI, since Ri is equal to Vi by II. From this, I can infer that the input resistance in current shunt feedback amplifier is decreases by the factor of 1 plus beta AI. The derivation of finding output resistance for current shunt feedback, we have to do two things first. First one, open circuit the source current, that is we have to make Is is equal to 0. Similarly, in the output side we have to remove the load resistance part, and in between we have to connect the voltage source. This voltage source is called test voltage source. So from this the current flows through this resistance and the current source. Here we are going to apply the Kirchhoff's current law. This node is called B node. At this node, how we are going to apply the Kirchhoff's current law. So this current is flowing towards node B. Similarly, the test current I also flowing towards B. So the sum of input current is nothing but I plus II, and the outgoing current is this. Here current will pass through the R0. So this is the outgoing current, this is the input current, this is also input current. So I can write using Kirchhoff's current law, I plus AI into II is equal to V by R0. From this we are making equation 1 by keeping I in the left side, remaining terms will be in the right side. Next we come into the input side. Input side we have a current. The input current is nothing but the difference between source current and the feedback current. Since in our circuit we have made a small alteration, that is source current is made as 0, hence we have minus IF. So what is IF? IF is nothing but the feedback current. So the feedback current can be written as beta into I0. So minus beta I0 we have till now. So what is I0? I0, now we are providing a new current called I, which is opposite to I0. Hence we write I is equal to minus I0. We substitute instead of I0 minus I, this term becomes as plus. So IA is equal to beta into I we get. This will be considered as the equation 2. In the next step we are going to substitute equation number 2 in equation number 1, so that we can get I is equal to V by R0 minus AI beta I. So in terms of IA we are substituting beta I. So after moving this term into the left side, we have a common term I. Removing the common term outside, we get 1 plus AI beta is equal to V by R0. So what is the output resistance? The output resistance is nothing but the test voltage by test current. So from this equation, rearranging this equation, we are getting R0 into 1 plus AI beta. From this I can conclude that the output resistance with feedback in current shunt feedback amplifier will be increasing by the factor of 1 plus AI beta. Till now we have found out ROF. Now we are going to find R dash OF, which is nothing but parallel combination of ROF and RL. The ROF parallel to RL can be written as ROF dot RL divided by ROF plus RL. Here we are going to substitute RO into 1 plus beta AI, that is equal to ROF. Similarly in the denominator side also we are going to substitute. Then we rearrange the things. R0 is multiplied with this factor, R0 plus beta AI into R0 we have written here. So next we are dividing both the numerator and denominator by R0 plus RL. to simplify the equation. So ROF dash is equal to R naught by RL by R naught plus RL into 1 plus beta AI I am getting in the numerator. In the denominator, these two gets cancelled by 1, hence we are having 1 plus for this term we have a denominator beta AI into R naught by R naught plus RL. Okay, so now this entire term R naught RL divided by R naught plus RL can be rewritten as RO dash. So the remaining term 1 plus beta into AI we have. In the denominator we have 1 plus beta AI. I am going to write a new denotation beta AI divided by R naught into RL as AI. Sorry. In the denominator we have R naught AI, R naught plus RL. This entire term I am going to make it as a capital I. Okay. So finally I can write ROF dash is equal to RO dash into 1 plus beta AI divided by 1 plus beta A capital I, where RO dash can be written as RO by RL, sorry, RO into RL by RO plus RL, and A capital I is equal to AI into RO by RO plus RL. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.